Yo, yo, G, what time is it?
It's Cockney cook time.
Okay, here we are again on a wonderful Wednesday. Hope you're all doing good, keeping safe, keeping well. Before we get into the video, just want to say, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, ring that little bell, share with everybody and anybody. Anyway, okay, back to what we're doing. Just had me dinner, just had some nice cottage pie. But, lovely, the old cottage pie with the old collie mash. That went down rather well. And now I've got to make my own sweet. How bad is that, right? So anyway, oh, hang on, lights all changing colour. Google controls the house, you know what she's like. Anyway, now she's shutting the blinds, now she's putting me in the dark. Give me 1 second. Hey Google, cook time.
Okay, opening the kitchen.
What do we do, eh? Live TV. Right, back to what I was saying. Camera lady. Whose request is this?
Her indoors.
Her indoors. Okay, her indoors. Her indoors wants me to make, I used to know it as a kid as a cream sponge, but apparently it's called a Victoria sponge. So come in, have a look. Ingredients are real simple and the whole thing is going to be real simple. So, starting off with almond flour. Again, all the measurements will be down in the description. Almond flour, drop of lemon juice, baking powder, sugar, vanilla extract, eggs, baking tin, springform pan, whatever you want to call it. That we was contemplating whether we was just going to grease it or we're going to line it as well. Camera lady recommends that I line it, so I probably will line in that. Okay. Back up. I'm going to go and get the old food processor because I ain't doing all this by hand. Get the old food processor, get everything together, and then we'll come back and show you it being all mixed up. Back in a tick. Rightio. Missed a couple of ingredients. Can need some cream. So Victoria sponge is basically a strawberry cream cake as far as I'm concerned. So forgot about the cream. Also forgot the strawberries. Now, I remember as a kid when I used to have it, it was, bless you, every time we're filming, the dog sneezes. What is it? Allergic to camera, right? So, as a kid, I always remember it being made with, it was jam or jelly if you're in America, strawberry jam. So we're not going to do that. We're going to put strawberries in now. So strawberries and cream sponge. Right, let's get the strawberries out of the way. We did opt to line the tin, and little tip, little clippy things, puts it down. Keeps everything in place. So keep them out of the way for now. In with the food processor, and in goes our ingredients, which will be drop of lemon, vanilla extract, baking powder, sugar or erythritol or any sugar substitute that you're using, any keto friendly one. And once that's in, let's start banging our eggs in. So, one. And I've spied a little bit of shell. So give me 1 second, peeps. They normally say use the egg to get the shell out. And there you go. Whoop-de-doo. Okay, let's get this on. Let's get it a mixing. So, pulse. There she goes. Rightio. Right, I think that's about done. That's been whizzing away for a little bit. Okay, so let's get this out of here. At the moment, our oven is preheating, or it should be all but done there. It's all gone in there. To 350 degrees. Not 100% sure how long it goes in there for, but when I come back to you in a second, I will tell you. And then we can take it from there. Right, back to the measures at hand. Let's get the old stuff into here. And I watched about 3 or 4 different videos of this, and sort of like, again, I've sort of taken a bit from each of them and then done my own version. But it's all pretty much the same. Their batter actually looks more than mine, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it rises. It doesn't seem a lot in there, so spread that out a bit. Yeah, just as an FYI, I haven't done this one before. This is totally first time for me. A lot of time I try to do a recipe or whatever, dish, whatever you want, and then second time round of doing it, I then film it. So I then try and film it so that you get to see how it is and everything else after we've ironed out the problems, so you don't have the problems. But this one, totally new, never done it before, so bear with me. Let's see how the cake comes out after it's done. Yeah, no, oven's not up yet, so as soon as the oven's up, I'll bang this in, and then we'll get back to you when it starts rising or doing whatever it's doing. I'm going to go and top and tail the strawberries ready, and also start beating the cream for that as well. So next time you see me, we'll be taking the sponge out of the oven. So back in a bit. Okay, just quickly wanted to say, 350 degrees in the stove oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. Keep an eye on it. Obviously, do the old toothpick or knife pokey test. Comes out clean. Good. So we're up to temp. I'm going to get this. Remember to take your clips off, otherwise they'll melt. But I'm going to get this into the oven and see you back in about 20 or 30 minutes. Right. This is Cockney Cook, the Honest Channel. This is what I just pulled out the oven. Right, look. Yeah, okay. That, in technical terms, is what I would call toilet. Right, look up. I made a boo-boo. And this is what I mean. This is why I don't like editing stuff, because I want to make the mistakes so you don't. What we didn't realise in the ingredients, as me and camera lady were standing there saying, what did we do wrong? Why did it come out like a pancake? I forgot the butter. It should have been like half a cup of butter or a whole cup of butter in with that mix.
1 cup.
1 cup. Also, camera lady also reminded me as well, when you do this stuff with sponge, no, I ain't no pastry chef, I ain't no cake chef or whatever. I'm just watching stuff on the internet, reading bits off of pieces of paper and stuff. You've got to whisk that so that you beat air into it. Now, if you have a look at this, dude, that's more like concrete. That ain't sponge. So, and like we tried it, and you know, I mean, it reminds me of Hubba Bubba or Bubblicious maybe. So we're going to go away. We're going to get all the ingredients again. I'm going to put it in my big food processor this time because I want to whisk it to try and get some air in it. So let me get everything back together again, and we'll be back again. So once again, here we are. All the same ingredients. And let me just confirm with camera lady. Okay, so we have the sugar, we've got the eggs, we've got the flour, baking powder, lemon, vanilla. The cream's going to be for after, strawberries for after. And this time,
The butter.
the butter that we forgot first time round. What a load of donuts, right? So,
Yep.
okay, so what we're going to do, as you notice, we have this time round, we've got out the big guns. So, and the reason why I'm doing this, as you can see, I've got the whiskey on there. So I want to get some air into that mix, because as you see from the cake that we pulled out before, it's dense. There's no air in it. There's no bubbles in it. It ain't light and fluffy. And it's weird. I don't know why, because as you see, I made that in the food processor, so it whisked more. Whereas like when I've done like my banana nut cake, the lemon cake, that's come out fluffy like sponge. So I don't get it. But anyway, I'm going to beat this up for a little while. I'll take a rough note of how long it takes and let you know. But you ain't got to sit here and watch it. Or actually, you can watch it. I'll just speed it up. Dive in. Okay. That's been running for about, what, 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did sort of like give it a little stop about midway, and I must admit the texture now is a lot different. It's a lot it's really light. It feels funny. It feels like a completely different mixture. So let's try again. Into our tin. That looks a lot different now. A lot airier. So throwing it everywhere. Oh yeah, it's a lot higher, isn't it? The volume's like double.
And if it's not as thingy this time, we'll whisk it more next time.
Okay, people. So yeah, and it's probably because of the whole almond flour thing. Yeah, that's like twice as high as the other one.
I think it's the whole almond flour.
Yeah.
It's totally different.
So, as we were saying, with the almond flour, just make sure you beat it enough to get some air into it. Okay. There we go. See, we could have just got the other one out of the oven, binned it, bought one from the shop and showed you that, but that's not what we're about. We want to make the F-ups so you don't have to. So again, stove's still on 350. Bang it in, be back again in another 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, proof of the pudding's in the cake. So it's been about 30 minutes. Let's pull this now and see what it looks like. As you can see, we did give it a little bit of a stab earlier. Hence a little slit in there. Give it another stab. Look at that. Lovely and clean. And look at the height of that. Compared to that. I mean, that's looking a lot different. So, okay. Back up, camera lady. Let's, where's all my bowls and everything going? Stay there.
You put them in the fridge.
I did put them in the fridge, yeah. Okay, so we've got, whilst we're waiting for that to cool down, let's, tell you what, hold that thought. Okay, I've been waiting for an excuse to use this. The Immersion 3000. No, it's just the immersion blender. I think Bobby calls it the boat motor, but this is what we're going to whip our cream with. So bear with me, because I've never used it before. Let's have it on almost max, and away we go. Ready? 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 No. There you go. Woo, look at that! Okay, while it's doing that, put another little drop of vanilla. And a little bit more erythritol. Did it warm me penny?
It's okay, her and Dawes will do the laundry.
There you go. Stiff peaks. Look at me, look, what a mucky pup.
Yuck.
Cream. Who stole the tea towel? Okay. On the one video that I thought we weren't going to get dirty, and then I go and spray cream all over me. Right, do we think this is cooled down enough to take it out or not?
Right.
That's hot.
Let's come out for a hot drink.
Hot places. Turn that off. Right. Ping. Okay. Oh, that's looking lots better. So let's, like that. Okay.
Much better.
Okay, much better. So, people, this is what we have to do. We have to... Oh, that's a lot springier.
You have to let it cool down.
Gonna have to let that cool down. Once it's cooled down, I'll come back with you, slice it, get the cream on, get the strawberries on, and get a tasting. So yeah, as a side note, if you don't want a pancake, you want a fluffy cake, make sure you beat it, and also don't forget the butter, because I think that makes a big difference too. So okay, be back with you momentarily. Just gonna wait for it to cool down, then we'll get it sliced up. So be back in a tick. So the time has come. Bear with me. I'm nervous.
You are, me too. Oh my God.
It has like flattened a bit more again. How's it looking from that side?
It's okay. I can't see the knife anymore now. Just go round.
Got an 8-inch cake, could have done with a 10-inch knife. Okay, I think I is there. Okay, we was also debating as well. As I kept saying, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. We was also debating as well.
Move the whole cake over to
No,
one
I got
side.
it. Okay, we went a little bit squitty, but I think we're done. Okay, right. We was also debating as well. Now, the cake that I remember from my childhood, many years ago, it was sponge, it was jam, and it was cream. Now, I don't remember it being called a Victoria sponge, whether that was just too many years ago that I've forgotten what it was called. I always just thought it was a cream sponge. But they used to have jam in it, strawberry jam and cream. So what we opted to do, we are going to put the strawberry jam in it to try and keep it sort of traditional, tasting wise, to try and trigger the old neurons, the old brain from back in the day. But we're also going to put some fresh strawberries in there as well, because the reason being is that when you put the cream in and you put the other piece of cake on top, when you squish it down, it's all going to go and all of the cream's going to ooze out the side. Hence the strawberries. The strawberries stop it from completely flattening. So we're going to do the jam or the jelly, and then we're going to put the strawberries, then we're going to put the cream, then we're going to put the cake back on top, and then where some people put cream on top, we're not. Again, I'm going to try and do it how I remember it from a child. It was just a dusting of icing sugar, which is going to be powdered swerve this time round. I was going to use the monk fruit, but no, the monk fruit was all right, but the aloes or olulus, however you want to pronounce it, tastes a bit minty. I know it's sugar, but it tastes a bit minty. So I'm going to go for the powdered monk fruit. So let me get the cream and everything. I'll come back and we'll start smacking it all together. So people, the time has come. The cake is cool. We decided that we're going to do jam as well as the strawberries. So we have some sugar-free schmuckers. So let's grease your hands. It's not pop goes the rails, it's pop goes the schmucks. Okay, right. Let's get some of this on. I don't know what. I'm not a massive jam person. Oh, while we was waiting for the cake to cool, I actually went on to Asda's, which is, to us American people, Asda's is Walmart in the UK, to find a sponge cake. And I found the Victoria strawberry jam cream sponge cake, which, not SpongeBob, sponge cake. Which, if you give me a second, I'm not going to overdo it on the jam. You can put as much as you like on, but I'm not a massive lover of jam, so I know we're indoors like it, but I've got to eat it as well. Just wanted to quickly show you this. Give me 1 second. See, knew I should have worn my penny. Okay, don't know, can you just turn it up a sec? Right, can you see that? Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, that's your Victoria strawberry jam cream sponge thingamajig. And just to give you an idea, I was just looking at the ingredients. Pop the light back on. In there the normal one, 28 grams of sugar per slice. So if you do the math, 4 into 28, that's how many teaspoons of sugar is in one slice of their sponge. And also when I was checking out on the carbs it is 45 grams per slice. Okay, that's your regular shop bought sponge. This one that we made, the keto version, is no sugar because it's your erythritol, and the carbs are 5 net grams of carbs per slice, which I think is a damn sight better than 28 grams of sugar and 45 grams of carbs. So you know I'm not exactly light-handed, so I'm just doing what I can do here. Oh, you know what I wanted to do, didn't you? I wanted to put this up on my little stand before I put the cream on. So what I might do, you can have a laugh, I'm going to get out my burger flipper. Unless I can slide this off in one go. Well, okay, I'm not going to push me luck, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Put that out of the way.
I have a reminder for Daddy.
Oh! Oh, Google's reminding me that a rocket was going off tonight. But it's not now, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Whoop, strawberries. So what we do now is we pop the strawberries all the way around. And the reason I'm doing this is because, like I said, when you put the top of the cake back on and it squishes down, all the cream normally comes oozing out. So we're doing that to give the cream somewhere to escape to, and also an excuse to eat strawberry, innit? So there you go. Good with that, or do you want some more cream?
No, that's good.
That's good. Okay. So
Go over top.
here we go.
Wow.
Ta-da! Now, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus because I'm not going to mention any names. You can do your own homework and you can go and have a look on the internet yourself. And when you go onto YouTube and you find strawberry sponge, Victoria sponge, someone on there I think pulled a little bit of a fast one, because the sponge that they look like that they got out of the oven and then the sponge that they cut in half looks like 2 entirely different cakes. Now you know we don't do that because we've already showed you the balls up we done earlier, so keep it real. Okay, well there you go, there's me Victoria cream sponge. I'm actually quite impressed with that. So, stand there looking at that a moment, get a nice long look at it so I can get a photograph of it afterwards. Because obviously we've got to have the money shot. Let's have a cake. So me and camera lady can try this before her indoors gets her paws on it and oh dear, I forgot about going through the strawberries. Oh well. Bear with me, people. Okay. So, cop a look at that. Just for the camera fun of it. There you go. Get a look at that. I think that looks pretty good. Right. I'm going to let camera lady have the first taste. She can be the guinea pig. I'll have the second taste.
That's
Ooh.
yummy.
I'm throwing it everywhere. Well, sorry. The sponge is a lot lighter than the pancake. I'll tell you that for nothing. The cream's good. The only thing I think this could do with going in the fridge for a bit. It needs to get cold. And all the sugar-free side of it, you wouldn't even know. It's sweet. It's fluffy. It's creamy. It's strawberry. Yeah, I think we've done good on that one, don't we? I think Indoors is going to be pleased with that. So, until next week, remember, hit the like button. Sorry about the and what have you with all the video, but like I said, I want to try and be straight with you guys. So, if you see us mess up, hopefully we mess up so you don't. I'm happy with how that turned out. I wasn't happy with how it turned out first. So, enough rabbit. Hit the like button. Share, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell, tune in next Wednesday. I'm going to have a word with Pumpkinhead.
Just want to show you our COVID pumpkin.
So, this is Holly, the Halloween pumpkin. As you see, she's sitting over at the back of the kitchen practicing safe distancing, social distancing. She's got her mask on. And, all right, Holly, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get too close. So anyway, we'll leave her to it. Let's get on with the cake. And see what she wants me to do for Halloween. Because that's only in a few weeks' time. So, or no, better still. Someone, anybody, right? I know I'm going to get a few views. So all you lot that view, put down in the comments something Halloweeny, what's the other thing? Fall, whatever. Something that you want me to make. And okay, I'll do it with pumpkin or whatever, but put something down and I'll choose one of you lot and I'll try and do a keto version of it. So until next week, thank you. I was happy with the second cake. Take care of each other. Laters. We'll be taking light. Stop.